What's up, everybody? It's a Blue Drake, and today I wanted to do a quick video going through the paintball videos that I most recently uploaded. I got a lot of comments saying that people were having trouble figuring out what's going on, and a lot of my paintball subscribers are probably used to more like an Alabaster Slim style paintball video. If you don't watch Alabaster Slim, what are you doing with your life? Go watch Alabaster Slim. You can find a link to his channel on my main YouTube page in the suggestion channels. But usually with Alabaster Slim, he'll talk about, his reasoning, his rationale, like what he's doing throughout the entire video. And I've gotten a lot of requests to do the same with mine. We usually do a lot of uncut stuff, so in the future I'm still going to upload, full rounds of paintball. I think that's kind of the style of my channel. But for some of these new subscribers, if you guys are interested in this, I'm more than happy to do some commentary. So let's get into it. So first thing first, what we play at Paintball Asylum when there's not a lot of people, we just do standard elimination. So for this first video, which is the catwalk sniper video, or the catwalk skirmish, this is just, I believe, 4v4. Me and 3 of my buddies going up against 4 other people in a small local area in the woods. And when the siren goes off, you hear it, woo, 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 like that's when the round starts. So here's this round.
Let's go.
Now, me and my buddy coordinated with me going up into this, the catwalk. And the catwalk is actually pretty great because the catwalk gives you full visibility of the entire area to the left here. You can, if you want to, you can pop up and you can just shoot people as they try to rush up the center. And since we have a lot of newbies, sometimes they do that and they don't realize there's people up in the catwalk. It's actually really hard to run down the catwalk because these sides are like actually really low, so you almost have to get like in a sitting position and like run, which is really hard, honestly. So that was why I was out of breath for a couple of these, because it's like almost like doing this weird running yoga to just contort yourself in a way so you don't get shot. But anyways, I come up here and there's a guy. There's a guy behind that tree, and I get ready and I get set up to shoot him. And I should have just taken my time. I don't know why I didn't take my time, and I totally missed this shot. And you can see he quickly takes cover. And the guy I'm fighting right here, he's actually another MagFed player. I call him Legend because I don't really know his name. I just know that he's been playing for like forever. I played with him when I was back in high school, like literally over 10 years ago. And what he has is he has a pump action MagFed gun. I guess the term MagFed, I'm not even sure if that applies. But here, let me see if I can actually find a clip of what he uses. It's pretty incredible, actually. Let me close out everything else here. But pump action paintball, yeah, something similar to like this. And he has this a tube that comes out, and it's just a single tube with probably about 7 shots. It's not a hopper at all, and it takes little CO2 cartridges, not a big tank, just tiny little CO2 cartridges, and he gets like 6 shots out of each. So he's got like a belt of little tubes, kind of like magazines, little tubes, and then he's got a belt of tiny little CO2 cartridges, and I'll show you what those are. CO2 paintball cartridge. They're tiny, these things, tiny little silver things, and he's just got a belt of these, and then a belt of like 7-round mags, and he has to pump fire. So it was like the two guys with limited ammunition going at each other, because he does the same thing. He tries to stay in the back and just take pop shots at people. So here I am, like sitting here trying to hit him, and I know he's gonna hit me because he's an amazing shot, and he's setting up in that tree. So I back off. I reload. And then I think I say something like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm fighting Legend of all people." I was thinking he was going to run up on me, which is why I was kind of waiting to see what happens. I was like, oh, if he runs up on me, I can just shoot him in the face. But I knew he wasn't going to do that. He's too safe a player. Here's me trying to peek and see if he's still there.
Me versus legend, huh?
I was just so scared. I was like, man, if I go out there, I know he's gonna shoot me. I think what might have happened is I think I actually got him. Oh no, there we go. And I got him out right there. And I was like, oh yes. So I just took a quick pop shot and I got super lucky. And then here's me just reloading with a fresh mag. And then what happened is there was another player at a bunker far across the way up here, and I saw him, and I'm looking through my scope at this guy, and I can't really get a shot on him, and I know he's there.
Excuse me, you piece of shit.
So I take a few pop shots at this guy, and you can barely see him off in the distance there, and he's in that bunker. And I think I was trying to just get my back up against this wall and take some peeks and whatnot, and this guy got really lucky and he shot me. If you can see, there's this tiny little gap between this little wood piece and the rest of the wall, and a paintball just came straight through that and hit my hand. Obscenely unlucky. I was like, damn it.
Yep.
So anyways, the next round, this is the one that everybody loves. So this is my buddy Chris that I met at the range. And him and I were working together, and we were coordinating a lot over the last couple of rounds. We had a lot of success. He's actually got a die dam, which is pretty cool. If you guys don't know, that's like a super expensive gun. He got it for a deal, so he's probably one of the only other mag-fed players around here. He's not using a magazine right now because, as you guys know, hopefully, the die dam can switch between mag-fed and hopper-fed, and he's doing hoppers right now.
I need you to rush up those.
But what I was going to do is I was going to run up this catwalk, and then he was going to come around here and hold at this point, and if anybody tried to rush up on the catwalk, he would, trying to shoot me in the back, he'd get him. And it seemed to work. And again, this was just 4v4, and I killed 3 people in this round, so I was really proud of myself.
You suppress.
I got 3 out of the 4 people, which was fantastic. So there's the alarm.
Cover.
And he's going to stay back, and he's just going to suppress him and keep him from pushing up on me. And here I am doing my stupid little yoga thing, which is really hard to do. And I almost, like, cricked my neck because I'm, like, looking up, but I'm in this weird squatting position while, like, running. So this part, I don't know if you guys actually saw this, but I take somebody out here. You can see there's a guy right there, and he was waiting for me to come up this catwalk. And I just got super lucky. We kind of spar here for, like, 10 seconds, and I get the shot. So he tries to take another shot at me. And I think I just heard him say, I'm out. Yep, I'm hit. So I'm like, okay, cool, I can reload now. And this is the part where I kind of just shut down. And I'm like, alright, I'm at this far side, I just took somebody out. I'm gonna just sit here for a bit. And I've got 2 guys pushing up on the left side, so I know that they've got that area covered. I hear them sparring. I took out the guy on my side. There can't be many people on the right side, and even if there are, my buddy's covering me in the back, so I should be fine. So I'm just gonna hold here. And that was my my thought. And then I saw somebody in that window. See, just one guy passing by, and I'm looking through my scope, so I can see it way better, and I saw one gun. I only thought there was one person behind this bunker. I had no idea who it was or how many people were there, but I knew there was one. So I just sit here and I wait, and I just take a couple pop shots at this guy. Or guys. I was pissed off. I was like, come on, I don't want to wait for this. So I wait, I take a couple shots, I think, but I can't really hit anything. So after a while, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna back off. And I don't know who had it, but somebody must have thrown a smoke grenade. We actually have smoke grenades at the field. They're pretty expensive, so I never get them. But if somebody buys them and throws them, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Somebody threw a smoke grenade. That's like 15 bucks right there. So enjoy. It doesn't really put up enough smoke to really. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of worth it. And it definitely looks cool. So there's my other buddy. I can't remember. I can't see who that is. I think that's Kyle. I'm not sure. And I know that we've got superiority on this side. I just took out that guy. I know there's one guy pinned there. If Kyle's pushed up this far on the left, then I know we dominate this whole area. And this is when I'm like, all right, let's just wreck these guys. We've got this.
One behind the bunker.
As soon as I call this out, I think about it for a second because I see Kyle. As soon as I tell Kyle there's only one guy behind the bunker, Kyle's like, oh yeah, screw it, I'm gonna run for it. And you can see him go for it. And then as soon as he runs for it, I'm like, oh shit, yeah. So I tell Chris to push because I know Chris is still waiting back down there.
Push, push!
So I'm running up first, and I know Chris is behind me. And I'm watching. This is just me. I've got my gun up. I've practiced this, man. So this is the part where it gets interesting. Like, we wreck these guys. Now, I think he might have actually one of the guys got hit by Kyle, because a split second before I start firing, I watched in the moment, I had no idea that this is what happened, because everything was happening so fast. But I think this guy must have gotten hit by Kyle, and then I simultaneously came from the other side. I definitely take out this guy. I wasn't sure if I hit him. And I actually, because this guy starts freaking out. And I have no idea, like, I can't hear anything. So I've got this big helmet on. So I don't know, like, what's going on. And I can't tell if I hit this guy. This guy said he was out. See, I hit this guy and his hand's up. And this guy, I'm like, and even if his hand wasn't up, I know I shot him. And this guy, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure if I shot you or not. But I'm just going to make sure. So I double tap this guy. And he freaks out. Which is fine. I mean, I don't know. They're kids, and it was like a birthday party or something. Which was, I actually talked to them both afterwards, and I was like, oh, hey, good game. And he was totally chill. He was like, oh, that was awesome. And I guess, I don't know, kids are like that. Like, they'll be super overly dramatic, but then, like, later there will be like, oh, that was awesome. That's so much fun. So he was totally fine, even though I think what happened is they thought that I was on their team. I don't think they realized that we got up to them so quickly, so that's why he was like, what are you doing? I think he thought it was friendly fire, but no, we were just kicking the shit out of him. So as soon as I take those guys up, Chris comes to back me up. And he's still freaking out.
Where is he?
And we don't realize this at the time, but we've won. Kyle's over there, and Kyle's just keeping the area pinned. And those were the last two guys. We didn't realize it because Kyle must have taken out the other guy way before. No. So, you know, we just kind of push up, and
I don't know what the rest.
Chris follows me, or Chris covers me, and I just kind of double check. There's nothing. So we won that one, which was pretty fantastic. And then the last one was where I stayed up in the guard tower. Now this was 3v3. It was me, these three guys against the three guys back there. We had one guy push left, and the guy I take out is the guy that pushed to the right.
One going right, one going left.
Now this one, there's not as much action. I mean, they kind of try to take some pop shots at me, but the whole idea was that see, you can see the other guy, missed him. There's a guy in red over there. I've got one guy on the left side, one guy on the right side, and they're keeping their heads down. And the whole idea was I was going to get up in the tower, and I was just going to be loud, and I would spot targets, and if they tried to run up and flank me, you know, those guys on the ground who were staying a little bit more incognito would just take shots at them, which I think worked out. He took out the guy on the left down the road, and it was funny because the guy on the right, he came running back because I think he changed positions, and I didn't realize that he was friendly, and I think I took a couple pop shots at him. So you can see here I'm actually getting ready to shoot at the guy on the left, the enemy on the left. This is something I like to do. I pretty much, I mean, I charge my gun, and then I get all set up in the sight, and then I just pop up.
Oh my God.
So here, I get all set up first, looking down the sight, and then, boop. And you can see where he was. I'm shooting at that guy right there. I think, you know, honestly, I might have gotten him. I'm not sure. But that might have been my kill. And you can see I actually kind of screwed up, because I got the first round over, but I also shot the wall a couple times. I think I got one round over. So maybe I didn't, I don't know. Some blind fire, not very effective. And this is the... See, there's my buddy on the ground in the red to the left. Oh, this is the part where my buddy tries to change positions. And I'm like, oh shit, this is the part because I was like, man, it's really quiet. Maybe they're running up on us. And then I see this. And I'm like, oh shit. And I actually hit his mask. So that would have been an amazing kill.
Wait, is that friendly? Oh, sorry about that, dude.
And then we figure that out. So after that, it just gets kind of quiet. And we just kind of exchange a couple shots.
Oh, shit.
I run out of ammo because I'm stupid. And this is the part where I loaded in a 14-round mag, and then I realized, no, that's stupid. I'm just going to break out the 30-round mag. So I just throw the 14-round on the floor because I know I'm not going anywhere, and I just reload 30-round. And this is the part where I can see the guy on the right start to push up. Now, I've got only a 4 times power scope. Like, this is not a really hard... It's actually meant to be used with first strikes, but since I can't use the first strikes on the field right now because of the crazy insurance controversy, which will hopefully be fixed in the next couple of months, the 4 times scope isn't as good. But it's actually a lot better than I thought it was. It's actually been really practical to use with paintball because normally magnifiers are not very useful. Oh, and for everybody who's been asking, this red thing on the top, that's actually an iron sight. If you look at the scope, there's actually a little thing in the back too, and you can just line those two up. So just a little backup iron sight. I wish I would. I thought I was going to use it a lot more than I do, but it's just kind of awkward to use. And most of the time, if I'm that close to use backup iron sights, I usually just take pop shots at them randomly. I was just checking the charge of my weapon there.
He's behind the fence. Right.
So he's.
Right.
Looking through my scope, I can actually see through the little bits in the fence, and I can see that the enemy's taking cover on the right side there. And I just try to keep him locked down.
Far.
And he starts popping his head up just repeatedly.
I got him covered.
And then unfortunately, I didn't realize it, but my friend must have gotten shot out because he got hit on the gun, which for this field means you're out. And he asked me if he's out, which is a shame. And he's hit, so he's out of the game. So this is the part where I'm still trying to hit this guy from a distance. And you can kind of almost barely see him. He's wearing all black, and every so often he pops his head up. And this is when I decide, you know what, we're completely gutted on the right side. I'm not hitting this guy because he's totally behind cover, and he's going to find a way to push up on me. So I just pack up and I just move out. And I push up on the right side.
Uh-oh.
And that's what, I had 2 rounds drop out of the magwell, which is not a big deal. I thought my magazines might have been, like, the spring might have broken or something, but it was just a normal issue. So they're sparring, and I'm just gonna push on this guy. Oh yeah, you saw his little head poking up. You can see him just kind of like, and I'm sitting here trying to hit this guy because I'm like, oh, if I could just get his head when he pops up. See, like, ah, come on, I want to hit you. So this is the part where I'm just, yeah, screw it. Let's go get this guy. And this is the part where I get lucky. I'm just slowly moving up on this guy, and I just come out, and I think I just kind of surprise him and just get 3 shots off, and one of them hits him. Bam, got him right there. And this is me just keeping him suppressed, but I didn't realize I already got him.
Woo!
Bam, game over.
I'm not as bad as I thought I was.
And there's me being a pompous asshole like always. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, this commentary. This is definitely a little bit different from how we usually do things, but normally with Project Reality and most video games, like, you know what's going on, you know how everything's, you know, stacked up. And since this is kind of the first couple of paintball videos I've been doing, I thought it might be a good idea to do this commentary. So, let me know down in the comments, like, if this is something you're into, if it's not. Either way, you're still going to get the full paintball rounds without commentary, no matter how you slice it. But I figured if there were some people who actually wanted commentary, which some of the commenters have been saying they would think was nice. I mean, it's here. If you want it, let me know. You know, hit the like button. If this gets a bunch of likes, then I'll know that everybody enjoys it. And the next time we do paintball, I'll probably do another commentary after I release, you know, the main first uncut videos. So, all right, I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much, and I love you. Bye.